everybody. This is Aliza Henson here, health and life coach. And I wanted to welcome you to this new segment I have called Weekly Wednesday Wisdom, tidbits from your local healthy mindset coach. And what I wanted to do is kind of explain to you what a healthy mindset coach is. And then we'll kind of go from there, because a lot of people have heard of health coaches and a lot of people have heard of life coaches. I know that when I first thought about a life coach, it seemed really vague to me, because like coaching on life, like what does that mean? That's pretty vague. So what I've sort of done is I've kind of combined both trainings that I've had for health and life coaching and created an awesome path that I get to coach people with. So what I do is I am a health coach. I do help people and coach them on what I call the outside, the outer work of health, which, would be helping clients find out what foods are right for their body so that they can have the most energy possible. I help them to get in tune with deeper into their body, understanding what fullness and what hunger looks like for them, because that's a huge one. Are you, asking yourself things like, are you physically hungry, or are you head hungry, as I call it, emotionally hungry? Are you eating for emotional reasons? And I find that a lot of my clients know a lot of this. They know what to eat. They've done plenty of diets. They've been to plenty of nutritionists. They've done a lot of different things in regards to the what. That's not usually the issue. A lot of us know that, like, let's say you want to lose weight, okay? It's pretty obvious to most people, I would think, that, in order to do that, you should start eating less sugar, right? Eating less junk food and eating more healthy food, eating more salads, things like that. But the issue isn't that. The issue is that we just don't do that. I know for myself, I struggled a lot, like wanting to lose weight at some point. Like I didn't know, like I knew what to do, but it just wasn't happening because my emotional eating was taking over. And that's exactly what a healthy mindset coach is for. It's knowing that you have to go deeper and understand what's going on in your mindset that's not allowing you to have the health and the life that you want. And I've learned this and I've grown in my own personal ways from changing your mindset. Your mindset changes everything. And that's my job as a coach. If someone's struggling, let's say with having a difficulty with a child or with their health or whatever it might be, or financially, you can't, as a coach, I can't change that, right? Like I can't make them have more money. I can't help their child behave better. That's not what I do as a coach. But I help to open up possibilities and to be able to change how you think and how you deal with things and how you process. Because ultimately, really what I do is we call ourselves masters of habit change. I am a habit change coach. I help people to make changes in their habits, and a lot of people don't realize that common things we all struggle with, like stress and overwhelm, that's all habit. We have a habit in our brain where we become stressed when certain things happen. There's a trigger that causes stress. It's called a neural pathway in your brain that is just linked to, okay, kids screaming, stressed, traffic, stressed, lion chasing me, stress, overwhelm, okay? So part of what I do as a coach is I help people to kind of reprogram that. And it's really cool, and I get to do that all day and I love it. But one example I wanted to kind of give you guys is that I know that a lot of my clients have struggled with things like weight loss, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of us have the idea that it's all or nothing. It's either we're all the time always eating healthy, or we're off and who cares, I'm gonna have a whole thing of ice cream and chips and some soda and just go all out, who cares? When it's all or nothing, that's how it is. And I think you'd agree that that's not a very supportive mindset when you're actually trying to have a healthy life, because it's not just about the weight loss, it's beyond that. You want to lose weight and be able to maintain that. You want to get healthier and increase your energy and keep living that way. It's not just about getting to the goal, it's about having a way of being able to sustain that. So, I gave one of my clients an example. Let's say you're out, there's a particular movie I'm thinking about that I saw when I was a kid, but there's a huge, somewhere in Asia in the Himalayas or something like that, there is this like giant, enormous staircase that goes up to this like Buddhist temple or something like that. And it's like, there's thousands of steps, okay? When you see a staircase like that, okay, let's say you go and you start going up the stairs, and maybe you're even like halfway there, right? And let's say you get really tired and you take let's say maybe you trip and you fall a couple of stairs back, okay? You made a mistake, you slipped. Does that mean you're at the bottom? No, it just means you're a couple of steps back. you gotta look back and say, wow, look how far I came. I'm already halfway up this thing, right? And maybe I went down a couple of steps. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going. And that's part of life. Life isn't perfect. We're not always going to just be perfect all the time. That's part of how we grow and build resilience when we're trying to accomplish something and reach a goal, is that it's inevitable you will take a few steps back, and that's okay. And I feel like that is what really holds so many people back in reaching their goals, be it weight loss or health or their business or whatever it is. If there's one little setback, that just totally throws us off. If I had a great week where I ate salads and proteins and I went on walks and went power walking and all those things, that's something to celebrate. But if I have one day that doesn't go great, that doesn't mean I'm back to square one. Yeah, you might be a step back, and that's okay, but you got to keep moving forward. So that's just a little example I wanted to give you about what I do as a mindset coach. I help you to shift your mindset, because from personal experience, that's very difficult to do on your own, because you only know your mindset and what you think and how you think. So that's why, I mean, even for me, I personally have a coach that I work with. I have a business coach who's fantastic. And I wouldn't be where I am without her, because she's able to help me to take a step back. And that's exactly what I do with my clients in the health and life world. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Please leave a comment, send me a message. I love to hear what your biggest takeaway was from this video. It's the concept that your mindset can literally change everything and can really make it or break it. Because if you want to have a healthy lifestyle, if you want to be less stressed, if you want to be, a more present parent, you can't do that if you don't have the right mindset. So just wanted to share that. Have an awesome Wednesday and a great week, and thank you for watching.